Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video, it's going to be a simple unboxing, and in a way, it's going to be a continuation of a video that I'd done a couple of weeks ago of this edition of Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary, sorry. So in that video, I mentioned that this set came with two versions of the remake, and you also got the original version, well, which I thought, but when I unboxed it, I realised that the original wasn't in it. Instead, there was this stupid piece of foam. Alright, Nick, say hi to your wife. Yeah, so I was a bit devastated. But then when I went on to the description, and I said this in the video as well, when I checked out the description, it clearly stated in the description on eBay that the original wasn't in it. And it was all my fault. So I did say in that video that I knew I would be able to pick up the original someday. I just didn't realise that I was going to pick it up as soon as I did. But in case anyone's interested and you do want to have a closer look at this set, I will leave a link in the description below. And please do go check this set out. It's absolutely remarkable. And what I'm going to do is, at the end of this video, I am going to show you what the set looks like now that it's finally complete. And this is the version I'm going to be unboxing today. So yes, this is the original Pet Sematary. And I was very, very fortunate with this release. One, to get it as quickly as I did, which was great. Two was I got this incredibly cheap, because this is going for crazy money. This set is actually limited to 400 copies. I think I got 216. And yeah, like I said, it's going for crazy money. And the reason to why I was able to get it for so cheap is, I don't know if you can see it in the camera here, but the spine of it has a bit of a crease. And I have to admit, when you see what it's going for now and the price that I got it for, I think I done absolutely remarkable. And yeah, I am not going to complain about a small crease. I really am not. As for the movie itself, in case anyone's not aware of it, it's about this family that moved to this small country house. And unfortunately, their youngest child gets knocked over by a truck. And of course, the family is naturally devastated, but unfortunately, the father just cannot move on. He feels incredibly guilty about his son's death. So what happens is his neighbour shows him this kind of ancient burial ground, where whatever you bury in this ground, it comes back. And unfortunately, the father doesn't heed any of the warnings that he's given during this movie. He brings his child to this burial ground, buries him, and of course he comes back, but he doesn't come back right. The movie is a good movie. It's a great movie, but I think it treads a fine line when it comes to what you should see on camera and what you shouldn't see. You know, it's bad enough looking at, and this child is around 3 years old. It's bad enough looking at a child at that age in a movie killing people, you know, holding knives and all that. I don't know if it's right. I'm not sure if it's right. I know this is a movie and we are talking about a movie, but I think there is a line there should be, and I think this movie might have crossed it. Now, it's one thing, I can live with that. But what I can't live with is the ending of this movie. To see this child make some of the faces that he makes at the end of this movie, and makes the noises that comes out of him, is something that's not right. People will say the moment is powerful to look at. I don't think it's right. I think it's too far. I honestly think it's too far. And when it does come to this movie, I don't do it, but I would like to knock it off when it gets to the ending of it. That's how much it upsets me. And anyone that has seen the movie, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a bit too far for me. And for some reason, I think that's probably why they maybe played it a little safe with the remake, where instead of getting a young kid that's like 3 years old, they put a girl in it and she's probably around 10 or 11, because I don't think they would have got away with it today. And in a way, I'm thankful that they didn't repeat what they'd done in this movie. Now, I know a lot of people will disagree with me on that. I'm sure you as well. But yeah, it's just how I feel. And that ending, just like I said, even now, just thinking about it, it massively, massively upsets me. But other than that, like I said, it's a great movie. It's incredibly creepy as well. There are some freaky looking moments in this as well. Particularly the wife in the movie, the mother. When she starts talking about her sister, and they start showing some of the backstory of that and the way the sister looks, it's very, very creepy and very unsettling. So all in all, like I said, it's a good movie. It does have some bad moments, it has to be said. And yeah, sometimes it can be hard to watch, unfortunately. But look, that's the movie, and I accept it. So, right, I'm going to take us around this release, and I'm going to show you everything that's inside it. Right, so here we go, Pet Sematary, and the first thing you will notice is this gorgeous looking lenticular you get on the cover. Really do love that, and again, I'm hoping that does come across in the camera. There's kind of slight movement on his face, and yeah, I don't think the cat moves at all. I think it's just the face and maybe a bit of the graveyard as well. So yes, I am a big fan of my lenticular releases, and it was great to get the lenticular edition of Pet Sematary, the original that is. So yeah, digging on the artwork, I think it's really nice. So as you can see there on the bottom, there is my number. That's 216 out of 400. I'm hoping you can make that out. And then to the top of it there, you've just got a picture of the Cash Church. And then take us around to the spine of it. And this is where the damage was. So as you can sort of see it there now, there's a bit of a crease there. But like I said, when you consider the money that I paid for it, very hard to kind of complain. And then take us around to the back and check out the artwork on this. This is absolutely stunning. So again, that tagline is through the entire set. Sometimes dead is better. And yeah, when you check the older box set that I showed off, it's just absolutely plastered all over that set. So yes, the artwork on this is incredibly creepy looking. And there is the wife's sister that I was talking about in this movie. She is quite horrible. And as you can sort of see there as well, the moon, when you bend the light off it, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that is the main cover, and then this is the contents inside. So you get a steelbook in here, you get a book, and you get some postcards as well. So right, let's open it up and have a look. Right, so I'll start with the booklet first, and then I'll take us around the steelbook and the postcards. So there you go. Look at the artwork on this. Isn't that incredible? Very creative, it has to be said. The artwork through this entire set, it really is amazing. And then that's the back of it there. And then I'm going to just quickly take you through the booklet. I'm not quite sure, is it just stills alone, or is there actually a write-up of the movie? But there is some very creepy looking stills through this set. And if you're aware of the movie, you know exactly what some of them are all about. So there's a brief little write-up there at the start of it. And then, like I said, the rest of them are mostly stills from the movie. So yeah, that is the quick look at the booklet, and nothing on the spine of it there. And then we'll go on to these little postcards that you get with it. So I'll just see if I can open this up. Shouldn't be too much trouble. No, there we go. And take us around, and I think it's all the same backings on them. All, yes, there's, yeah. So some of the artwork on these do look incredible as well. So that's the first one you have there. And again, I'm always talking about it in my channel, red and black. Absolutely love it. So yeah, some very incredibly creative looking artwork on some of these postcards, and they really are beautiful, and they're great to have. So yeah, I think there's only around maybe 5 of them as far as I remember. So yes, some incredibly yeah, incredibly nice artwork on them cards. So that is the yeah, your postcards. And then bring us on to the steelbook, and as you can see, this is a Mondo steelbook, and I have to tell you, I am such a fan of this steelbook. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, there's a clear slip on it as well, which I think is amazing. I'm always talking about me clear slips and how much I love them. So that is the spine of it there. And then to the back, and check out the artwork on the back of this. It looks amazing. Now, of course, I will take us around the steelbook when I remove this slipcase. So yeah, just a quick look at the slip, and then when I open it up, that's just gives you an idea of what the slip is. There's not a whole lot to it, but I just do appreciate it when you do kind of get slip covers like this. So this is the steelbook itself. And as you can see, there is a small little dent there on the side, but he did tell me about that as well. And again, I'm not going to complain too much about it. So there's a good close look at the artwork, and check that out. When you bend the light off it, it just looks great. And look at the coffin and everything. Wow. Beautiful looking artwork, it has to be said. And then onto the spine of it there again, and then around to the back. And I will open the steelbook up in full so you can get a good look at it. So there we go. And I think there is a thing on the, maybe on the, when you close it again, and if you actually look there, you can sort of see that again, sometimes dead is better. It's just all over the set. So this is your disc anyway, and that is your 4K disc, and that is your Blu-ray disc. And of course, that is the inside artwork for the set. Absolutely beautiful. I do love the steelbook. I think it's fantastic. So that is everything that you get in this set. So let me just close this back up for you. And I'm going to just quickly bring in the other 3 or 2 editions just to show you on camera. So there you go, folks. So that is the lenticular for the remake. That is the standard release of the remake. And then, of course, you got the original version. And I am going to quickly slot them into the box here. And just show you what they look like inside the set. But it's a great feeling to finally have this set completed. Check that out. Looks absolutely perfect. So that is everything, folks. Everything you get on that release. So great to finally have this set completed. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything in this Pet Sematary release. And I have to tell you, I am very, very relieved to actually finally get that edition, because I don't know about you, I'm sure you all go through it as fellow collectors, but when you have something in your collection that's not complete, you can't appreciate the set until you get that missing piece. And now that I do finally have it, I can put it onto its shelf now and just not have to worry about it anymore. It's actually a great relief. I'm hoping I'm not the only one that goes through that. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on the movie and what did you think of this set. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.